Good evening, Jamaicans.com. I'm Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, and this is another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. Alright, so I connected with you last week. Well, I think at the start of this week or something like that. But anyway, I connect with you at least once a week, so every week we talk about different stuff, and I have been getting messages from a number of people who watch the live, following up on the conversation, and I really appreciate it, guys. I really appreciate when you jump in my inbox and continue the conversation. Hi, Gregory. Yes, and me like when you continue for watching me and share the video. So I have some people would say to me, "Oh, I saw your discussion because a friend of mine shared it on their page, and I really enjoy the conversation, and I want to share my 2 cents too." And I say, go ahead, put the comments. I will see them. I must admit that I have been slacking off in terms of replying to the comments. Hi, Angela. Angela, tell me where you're connecting from. Hi, Thelma Rowe. I'm broadcasting from the beautiful city of Kingston, Jamaica. Okay, so the notification just came out. I don't know if is my Wi-Fi slow. Let me know if you guys are hearing me clearly, and if you are hearing me clearly, send me some hearts, send me some likes, send them my way. The reactions are right at the bottom of your screen, so feel free to let me know that you are hearing me clearly and that you are tuned in. If this is the first time you're tuning in, please tell me your name, tell me where you're connecting from. Even if it's not your first time, Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt is a very interactive show, and I think based on the comments that you guys have been sharing, I love it. I love the interaction. I'm gonna tell you no lie too. I love it too. Quite a number of you, I'm gonna tell you something really, look out for the show. I have some of you telling me I need to get my own TV show. It's gonna happen, and it's with your help, you understand? Just continue to support the movement, continue to support me, continue to support Jamaicans.com, right? Continue to support livewellja.com. Hi, yes, Thelma from Florida. Oh my gosh, one of my cousins is watching me right now. Let me call him by him artist name. Go check out Trey Malley. You understand? He's on YouTube. He have a lot of tracks. Go and check it out. Big artist. Zumi, thanks for tuning in, cuz. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Winter from Atlanta. Hi, Louie. Good night. Can't watch you right now. I have company. What? Louie? What's going on? Louie? Enjoy your night. Cynthia, hi, from Runaway Bay, St. Anne. So you have Jamaicans tuning in. Jamaicans living in the island, that is. I want to know if I have Kingstonians living in Kingston at this moment. So Kingstonian not necessarily mean that you're living in Kingston right now. Kingstonian also means say you did born here, right? Like I'm a Montegonian. For life. Let me see if I can pronounce this. Kojo. Hi Kojo, live from London watching boxing. Pause your boxing. This a conversation, yeah. Sweeter. Hi Aya. From Bronx, putting it out in the universe. Indeed, I am. Let me just tell you something. I have a big announcement to make, but not yet. I want to know, do we have any Kingstonians watching this live? If you are, please, because I'm sure you would have seen the notification for the live and you see the topic. Tonight's topic, well, one of, because I always talk about different stuff, but one of is Jamaica, the land of wood, no water. No water. And people in Kingston, and let me fix it up for some of you. No water. Okay? Trust me, people in Kingston, and I'm not talking about specific areas, right across Kingston and St. Andrew, right? So if you're not from Kingston, but you're from St. Andrew, please let me know in the comments below. people from Kingston and St. Andrew have been going through it, man. We have been going through it. I say we because I'm broadcasting live from Kingston, Jamaica in my humble apartment, right? And we are facing a serious issue. I have been seeing a number of stories that I would have brought to you guys this week, but I feel like as if I am jumping over this topic. Hi, Mrs. BJ Peart! I get so excited every time I see her. All right. Margie from New York, Marlene from Virginia, Trelawney. Something, Gossa? I believe you. I believe you, Marlene. I believe you. Hi, thanks for tuning in. So, yeah, you mean to tell me I'm the only Kingstonian here tonight? Well, Montigonian turned Kingstonian. Still Montigonian. We have been having a serious issue, and this issue, hi Damar, I know Damar from my Instagram, so that's definitely, and I think he is an entrepreneur. He has a company called Traveler Taxi. Yeah, the next big thing in Kingston right now in terms of transportation, private transport. Ken McIntyre from Dallas, Texas. Damar, you're from Portmore. All right, fine. So Portmore kind of close to Kingston, but I want to know, because you can correct me if I'm wrong, Damar, but I don't think Portmore is being affected by this. Me say, me have sitting for tell you, me girl. I don't do Kingston. Marcia says, wow, I see why you say that, because trust me, since November, and I'm speaking from my experience and the experiences of my colleagues, my work colleagues, my friends, we not got no consistent water come through with pipes. That's just the truth. There isn't any consistency in our water supply since November 2018. We are in May 2019. Count for me, mathematicians, and tell me how long that is. We were told that the situation stemmed from the road construction that has been taking place in Kingston. No, it's a matter of pipes being repaired. It's a matter of our drought coming in now. Damar says Portmore of water, right? Thank you, Sunil. You're a sweetheart. Hi, Norma, hailing from Houston, Texas. Diaspora? Or you're saying diaspora? It is crazy, Ken. It is crazy. And here's the thing. When you call the Water Commission, this is what they are telling you. Oh, no, man, your area has a specific time and day that you are expected to get water, just for reassurance. But guess what now? You say, okay, I'm going to get water on that day. No water. I have been having to do so many innovative stuff to keep my home and myself clean. And I'm like, it's crazy. It is crazy. And I think we really need to start talking about it. Put some more pressures on the authority. Miss BJ Peart said, me make sure me did wake up early from all 4:35 a.m. You see, and this is somebody who came to Jamaica to enjoy the land of wood and what them say, water. No water. Right? She even says, even in Montego Bay, there was a similar situation. I tell you, I'm a country girl, right? And I'm proud to say that. But may I tell you, me never experienced this a breed of sufferation like me I experienced in a Kingston. I don't know any other way to put it, guys. But it has been crazy. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. So when you do get the water, if it is that you have a tank, one of those probably, 650, 800, 1,000 gallon tank, if the water pressure that you're getting rarely comes force enough to channel the water so that your tank is full. So what ends up happening, you have a number of water companies, here you know, the land of food and water, a number of water companies who are benefiting from the trucking of water to different parts of Kingston and St. Andrew. And of course, them not truck it for free if it fork out your money, right? So they have they'll ensure that they full the truck with clean I mean, we still talk about the quality of the water, and you can make your order and they'll come and they'll fill your tank. You understand? And you have it for some time, because the water that you're supposed to be getting from the National Water Commission, it comes rarely. It comes rarely, and when it does, when we do have water in our pipes, it drips. It drips. I didn't know that I could get excited about water dripping. But I have been doing so many things. But before I share some more, I want to take some of your comments. It is sad, Audrey. It is so sad. Michelle says, if it's indeed the water lines, that's a major project. And where is the money and manpower coming from to repair? China again? That's my thing. Apparently, as I tell you, I think you guys would be aware that they are doing a number of road construction, restructure, redevelopment projects across Kingston. They started in Barbican, right? Kingston and St. Andrew. They are setting up an overpass out by 3 miles. 3 miles. Out by what you call that now? Yeah, 3 miles. That's how I know it to be. 3 miles. That's the name I know. Where else are they doing? Out by Mandela, right? They are doing, I think they're finished with Mandela. But you're sure we say make progress. You're sure we say this something them are finish up. You're sure we say the road construction is being the work is coming to an end, but we still not get water. All of a sudden we hear about road repairs. All of a sudden we hear about scheduled because this and this water pump is not working, or this and this dam is dry, and so I'm pretty sure that, and by the way, Kingston, this is not the first year that Kingston has been going through a water crisis. Since I've been living in Kingston, I think in my second year of living in this town, I experienced what it was like, especially during the drought when they have scheduled lock-offs, right? And I'm telling you, drought season is basically here, and it's crazy. It is crazy. I will go without water coming through my pipes for 7 days. 7 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An entire week, no water. None. Not even a drip. And then what is so unfair about it, right? What is really unfair about it? You know when we get the water? When we're supposed to be sleeping. So sometimes it comes at 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., and you see by 5 o'clock in the morning, if you don't try and catch it fast or wake up early, it's gone. Let me take some more of your comments. Nicholas says, or they tell you that your area is getting water from 10 to 10 and all know you can't see a drip. Nicholas, it seems as if you're from Kingston. Oliver says, hello from Guadeloupe. Hi. I'd love to visit that country one day. Kodra says, anytime I come to JA, I stay in Maypen and used to that situation. But you see, with Kingston, guys, I'm telling you, this is not a one-time situation. Since November 2018, I have been having this problem. Oh gosh, Christmas, we had water for a couple hours. Christmas Day, when you're supposed to have your big family dinner, we had water for a couple hours. Miss BJ Pierre says, yes, me did see the truck them the other day, lick out and water chip out Kingston, St. Andrew, and St. Thomas. Me tell some figuana the river and sea. I mean, honestly, if it is that I live near a river, I would definitely go there. You understand? This is, and if you're just joining my live, we're talking about the very, very serious issue about the water crisis in Kingston and St. Andrew. If you are from Kingston, look here, man, share this live. Because you know what we need to be doing? We need to exercise our social power. We need to realize, say, thank be to the universe. You understand? We have social media. We have our own platforms to really put some pressure on the authorities. I was told, I didn't get to watch the report, but I was told that the Prime Minister, even though him say, you know, him sorry to hear what is going on, him don't have nothing else good but to say, we're going to go through some more troubles. Like, really? Really? That's really what you want to say to us? Anyway, Marcia says Jamaica sellout. Jennifer says, and if I have to still pay for the meter every month. Oh, Jennifer, you touch on a very sore point. My bill has not changed. My bill remains the same, and if you don't mind, shop it higher. Anyway, Michelle says the water grid system is insane if it's affecting so many areas, Kingston and St. Andrew. And I'm not speaking about any particular area. I have friends right across Kingston and St. Andrew, and them have the same problem. People have to walk with them buckle on the road, and anywhere that has consistent water supply, a bigger water. If you're not bigger water, you have to buy water. You understand? We have to be doing so many innovative things to ensure, because guess what? Work continues. By the way, I am very selective right now because with where I have meals, because man say if me not have water in my yard, how these restaurants getting water? You see me? And what's the quality of the water that they're getting? Right? Radcliffe says, I have been carrying more water in Kingston than when I lived in the country. Look here. Radcliffe, when I did the country, I can tell you, I think it was 2005, we had Hurricane Ivan. That was the time I brought bottles and bottles of water home. Me never do them something in my life. Now you want to see me a whole lamp for my 5 gallon them. I mean, you know, that's one thing that I love about Jamaicans. At least we can laugh about some of the things that we go through. But it's a serious issue, man. Jamaica, land of food and no water. I still talk about the water treatment and some of the practices that we should be putting into place, right? Lorna says, doing so much for Mr. Chin pocket and still poor people are feel it. Exactly. Let me check some more comments. Camille says, greetings from Maryland. Sorry to hear your experience this water crisis. Unacceptable. Exactly. Wow, look panda name here. I really want to pronounce it. This person is from Port Elizabeth in South Africa, and the person says it's not hello, no, it's hello. Wow, I like that. It's pronounced thembical. Thembical. Tell me if I got it wrong. And tell me the pronunciation. That's so nice. I tell you, Jamaicans.com has a global fan base, and I'm just so glad that you guys chose to tune into my show. I see the numbers jumping, so I can tell that you want to hear what I have to say. Look here, I don't know what's the way out. I usually, when I'm having a discussion, I usually have some, the positive side of it. What's the way forward? The way forward right now is to ensure that the water that you're using, if you're Kingstonian and you're watching this live, or you happen to be staying in Kingston for now, just ensure that the water that you're storing in your tanks, in your drums, in the bottles, they are properly filtered and cleansed, right? Ensure if possible, tip little bleach in the water, you understand? Especially with drinking water, be sure that you're boiling it, right? Any water you get from anywhere, you buy, because not because they are And I'm not trying to put a bad name on some of these water companies, but you can't, let me tell you something. The situation has reached a peak level where taxi drivers, water companies, so many people are benefiting financially from the water crisis. So at any length they can take, there are some unscrupulous people will take any length to ensure that they might get a money in a them pocket from all of this. So just ensure that you do all that you can do to protect yourself and your children and your family, and you're using the best quality utilizing the best quality of water. Nicholas says, yes, I'm from the Red Hills here. Thanks, Nicholas, for joining. Dwayne, thank you. All right, so Norma is saying a country you used to go to tank and draw water. No, when I was as I tell you, the first and only time I can remember walking with a whole heap of bottles and so was during Hurricane Ivan. I don't know if you guys remember that in 2005, and we had serious, the utility companies, everything was down, right? That's what I remember. I don't remember an extended period having to wait for what. No, I'm not used to this, Virgin. I'm not used to, I go on my bed, no water. Granted, yes, Montego Bay, as somebody has said, Montego Bay had or still have its fair share of water lockoffs, but this is ridiculous. This is beyond 6 months. Come on, man. Come on. Sherry says, greetings from Montreal, Canada. How's the water there? All right, Carol says, hi from Canada. Orlando says, hello from Africa, Angola. Look here, Orlando. I don't know if Afrobeats is a big thing in Orlando, in Angola, but may I tell you, say, right now, Nigerians, them are giving me life with the Afrobeat. Deandra says, original from Montego Bay, live in New Jersey. Marcia says, Rochester, USA. Is Rochester in New York? Norma says, yes, water crisis in Jamaica is totally unacceptable. Right now, it's just the wood. No water, just the wood. I hope them protect the wood. You understand? I really hope so. Right now, let me continue reading. Proper water treatment is imperative to avoid illnesses. That's another thing, guys, that you have to consider. There are a number of waterborne illnesses that you may put yourself susceptible to or put yourself at risk to if you do not ensure that you are utilizing potable water. Potable water means clean water that can be used for consumption, that is free of any, what do they call it? Disease organism. Alright, so how the higher ups manage, how them get for them water. Hello. You know that already. Them people that don't run out of water. You don't know that already. Who said that? Norma, you don't know that already. Men are higher up. You understand? I have to grab from a 5 gallon. Or it says, sometimes the water that does come from the pipes, it's so dirty. I can relate. I remember back in 2000 and... Alright, so as I tell you, I've been here. I've been living in Kingston. Call it 10 years. Wow. I've been living in Kingston for 10 years now. Wow. And I remember probably in 2010, I can't forget one time, I hope I turned the pipe on and I saw for the first time, this was so scary. I'm talking to you right now and I'm getting goosebumps. I turned the pipe on and I saw brown water. I kid you not. I saw when there's silt and all of that in the water. I saw brown water. I was so shocked. I walked out. I walked away from the shower. And some of my friends were like, why would you do that? Why are you wasting the water? What? I can't use that. I cannot use that. I cannot use that. Okay? So, All right, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. So I must say the only thing I can say right now is that I have not had that experience in years, but I've had friends who tell me, say, look here, this water crisis made the water quality go down the drain. See, I know why you guys laughing. Simone says, hello from Albany in New York. Hi, Simone. Angola are the kings and queens of Afrobeat. Sorry. Kuduro, it's a thing that everyone is on. Sister, I'm liking your speech. We'll follow your page from today. Yes, and follow Jamaicans.com. Be sure to turn on notification so that you know when Jamaicans.com goes live. I'm not the only broadcaster on Jamaicans.com. We have a number of broadcasters with a whole heap of interesting content to share with you. Oi, Miss BJ Peart is on it tonight, man. She said, oi, some of them big tree where them lit down for the new road, them is no joke. Take a look at by the YWCA front and side roads. See it? Michelle, it's horrible. Marcia says, I'm so cheerful. Marcia, you know what I have been looking at? It makes no sense to stress. It's not an easy situation that I'm going through. You understand? It's not an easy situation that my colleagues are going through. Chopper John says that he wrote an article on Jamaicans.com. Yes, I'll check that out as well. But you see, if we stress about it, Marcy, if we really stress about it, it's gonna drive enough people to the hospital. Greeting, Chopper John from Atlanta. Ken McIntyre says a cosmopolitan city like Kingston should not be having water problem like this. This is unreal. Hello, let me tell you, man, it is so unreal. It is so impractical. It is so unfair. It is so unjust. It is so... I not even know what else to say. It's so unjust, I should say. Let me correct myself. It's the highest level, and how I see it, carelessness, man. Carelessness. I don't know who to blame, and I don't, you see me, you know, can't bother with the bag of blaming, you know, man. I am a solution-oriented person. But as I tell you, weeks after weeks, I have been sharing with you guys, and this is just one of my truths that I've just been presented with this week, and say, you know what, I need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. I'm pretty sure we have Kingstonians or people with relatives and friends in Kingston going through the same thing. I have to big up my friends and my relatives who have been offering me support. You understand? Because it hasn't been easy for me. And it's not only myself. You understand? It's not only me. There are so many other people. Kingston has one of the largest populations in the island. So you just look at that. A significant number of Jamaicans are without water. And Miss Taylor said the show must go on. We still have a number of events happening every week. Tomorrow, the Reggae Girls will have their match at the National Stadium. Today, Saint International Modeling Agency is having a big hullabaloo in New Kingston, right? And I'm not giving them any plug on anything like that. I mean, by the way, support the Reggae Girls, guys. Come on, that's our national team, representing us, representing the island. So definitely go and check them out if you're able to, and support in whatever way you can. But let me tell you, Kingston is as vibrant as nothing. Nothing get cancer, nothing get cut off. Michelle, I see you. Michelle, I feel like you're going through the same thing that we're going through. Delta says, blessings from Atlanta, Georgia. Hi, Delta. Cassandra from Washington, D.C. Thank you for tuning in. So she said, tell me something now. With this water crisis, are they still billing you all for water? You best believe. I wish I had my bill to show you, Cassandra. It has not changed. It has not changed. Delta, you're right, it's very hard to function without water. Hi Shirley, it's disgusting that people are paying their bills and no water, only in Jamaica. Shirley, trust me, I tell you, I feel it. Cassandra also said, yes, my girl, I comment earlier that they are still billing you all except you all to pay for water that you're not getting. And it's so unfair. And you get a lot of bull crap, if I can say that. You understand? When you call the National Water Commission, they tell you, oh, you're unscheduled. You're unscheduled. You can look out for it. Just follow the schedule. We post it on social media as well, so you can go and check it out. Nothing not gossip. Nothing not gossip. And when we are lucky enough to get it, like, alright, let me talk about the positives. So when we get it, sometimes it's very forced. And it's very forced, and it's cold, and it's nice. And you will spend that entire time that it's here storing up your stuff. Storing up water in the tank, storing in drums, storing in bottles. But you see, anytime it comes forth, so best believe that you won't have it for at least 7 days after. You won't see another drip from your pipe until at least 7 days have passed. If you're lucky and see 2 days after, them like your community. We have tried a number of things. They have said they are trying their best. They have tried to reroute water from one, like my community. We were told that we were getting water from a particular plant, and then no, they had to, because of the situation, how badly we were affected, they rerouted water from another plant to ensure that we will actually get something. I don't know what one, but as I speak right now, we don't have water. Kodja says, but y'all still pay your bills for a service you're not getting. That's madness. Don't pay and take it to court. You know, Kodja, the other side of it is this. If you don't pay, and not only NWC, if you don't pay the utilities companies, they are not going to have that day in court. What you have to do is to pay it, and then you take out your case. It has happened time and time again where them either overbill people, all kind of foolishness, generate wrong bill, all kind of something. And you have to pay it. It's, I don't know if it's a policy, but just overall, they make it very difficult when you don't pay. Angela says, I really feel it for you guys. I hope things will change soon. I can't imagine living like that. Angela, I told one of my friends today that, well, you know what? I'm building character and muscles. Because she was like, Lord Jesus, I'm a rough life. I said, well, you know what? I'm building character and muscles. Just like that. Roxy says, another 2 weeks after. Yeah. Jocelyn, hi, just tune in now. Are you reasoning about the lack of water? That's not right. Yes, that's what we're talking about tonight. Jocelyn, thank you for tuning in. Or it says, these utility companies employ some BS artists with sweet mouth to feed pure nonsense. And you know, speaking of artists, I saw Beanie Man through the Beanie Man Foundation bringing and partnering with Wisinko, bringing cases and cases of water to I think it's Home Community in Waterhouse in St. Andrew. And I think that was an awesome initiative. If we have more people like that doing it for people who can't afford it. I always think about people shut-ins. I always think about children. You understand? What is the quality of water them are? And if them not have water, what them I use to wash them hands? You understand? So I always think about the vulnerable. Always. So it's so imperative that in this time, you see, if we can help each other, if we can pull together, I know if we do it, yeah, man. It take off whole heap of stress, man. Miss BJ Pierce say, where them take we? Where them think the Talawa come from? We little boy, we Talawa for true, Miss BJ Pierce. Ken McIntyre says, I like your attitude and positive disposition. I have to keep it positive. Positive positive energy attract positive things. You understand? That's what I believe. That's what I believe. I don't think it's opposite happen. You understand? It's it's your perspective on life. Perspective on life that will bring you through. So if you have a negative perspective, everything will come at you go negative. So it has been hard. I have been there are days where I feel completely frustrated about the situation. But there are days when I get up and I say, look here, I don't have no water, but I have something stored, good quality water. So I don't have water coming through my pipes, but I have it stored, and I can make my breakfast, my lunch. I come home and make my dinner, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I can still do my makeup, you know, the little that I do, right? I can still hang out with friends. I can still do so many things, right? So I'm just grateful for life, and I'm grateful that I have so many good friends. I have a very good friend who's completing her medical science degree in at UA, and trust me, I tell her, say, you see, she said, don't call my phone and ask me if you can come for water. Come, Ashley. So I have to big up Annabelle. I have to big her up. You understand? I know she's going to be an amazing doctor, by the way. Right? I have friends like just couple hours ago we were talking, and she lives very close to me. She's a justice of the peace, JP Carleen Barrett Mills Barrett. I always getting it wrong. Oh my, I feel so bad. Carleen, everybody know Carleen, right? And Carleen, when I told her, yeah, I need to go get some water, I have a link where I can get water and so on. She's like, good quality water, and she's like, could you get some for me? I'm like, of course. Right? And she said, you know what? I'm going to get a taxi for you. And you want to know, so the man who came, I can't say his name on this, because I'm going to go just die with laughter. But you know, Jamaicans have the craziest names, right? So him come, and we went and filled bottles and bottles of water. I got some for myself, left some for Carleen, and that's just how we have to do it, guys. That's how we have to do it. That's how we're gonna move forward. We can't move forward selfishly. We have to unite. You understand? It's not easy, and I'm just hoping that the authorities are looking into all the complaints that they receive, because I know Jamaicans are complaining. We hear it in the media. You understand? It's not like we're quiet about it, but I feel like something needs to be done, and needs to be done soon. Michelle says, what are the smells like in public transportation? Boy, Michelle, ever since my little incident with the robbers, I haven't been taking public transport, so I don't know about that. But boy, it rough. Simone says, what is the government doing about the situation? Where are all the MPs? Oh gosh. Norma says, so them give a deadline to when uno go and get water. So what the hotels them doing? Yes, it has to be addressed. The more it talk about, okay, let me get all of this. The more it talk about, I missed it now. Put them on blast, the more likely them will address the problem. Yes, and that's why I'm encouraging all of you to share this. Share it as many times as you want, right? Because we need to get more people talking about Kingston water issue. And even if you're not directly affected, probably if people from another country see it, probably another journalist like myself and them can write about it. You understand? We need to get people involved in this for real. Norma continues by saying the thing with Jamaicans, no matter what they show, and life goes on, it is very third or fourth world. JA aim to be a first world country, then going to have to do better. Exactly. Boy, it's some awful things that come out of Jamaica recently. Sorry to hear about yours and others' crisis, Ashleigh-Ann. Basically, them not care about the citizens. A person has always got to rise above every obstacle in this lifetime. That's true, man, Norma. Thank you so much for your perspective. Jocelyn says, what are they going to do about the problem? Jocelyn, from what I have been told, so the first thing is that we will get water, but it's scheduled, right? The other thing that they are advising us, we need to store the water that we're receiving. So we need to look into storage. If you don't have a tank, you need to invest in a tank, right? The other thing that I've been told is that with the coming to the end of the road projects, things should get better. But we'll have drought. We'll have drought upon us, and Kingston suffers the most. I don't want to say the most, but suffers a lot from drought. And drought, the sufferation, as we would say in Jamaica, starts from about April, May, and we don't see any relief until about late August, September. Yeah. Marcia says, wow, when did things get so bad? How is this affecting tourism? Good question. Zizi, hi Zizi. Hold on, I feel like Zizi is Azez. Is this Azez? Hi Ash, good to see you again. I got a question. All right, what's your question? We have an abundance of rivers, rain almost every day. Hello, not in Kingston, just saying. Can't they find a way to utilize these natural resources to so as to not let things come to this? Boy, Azez, if I'm able to get an interview with a member, like a senior executive at the NWC, they can probably answer some of these questions. I would hope that they are doing that. When I was living in Montego Bay, I have had trips to their plant in right by Great River, and they do explain that they benefit, from the river, of course. But I don't know. Like, it's so overwhelming. Alright, says, so sorry to hear that you got robbed. Yes, but I'm getting through it. I am getting through it. Norma says, why a schedule with all the natural springs in JA? Boy, it seems like Kingston don't have no natural spring. It seems like we ain't got nothing. It seems like all the dams are dried up. Kodja says the hotels won't have a problem because the government values tourism, which is important in the island. Well, Kodja, I hope that is the case. I don't have a hotelier on my... I don't know, you can tell me if there's a hotelier on this live who is willing to share. They don't usually share stuff like that because it's bad PR for them. Azez says, sorry, I was calling you Azez even though I see Zizi. Sorry for the name change. People tend to call me Zizi all the time. That's fine. Delta says, may God help our people down there with this water problem. Indeed, I really hope we see an end to it. I really hope so. So I won't be here for much longer, but I really appreciate all the feedback that I'm getting. I will definitely keep you updated on what is happening with the water situation in Kingston and St. Andrew. But if you're from Kingston and St. Andrew, or you're living in Kingston and St. Andrew, look here, look back, listen back to my live and listen to some of the suggestions that I'm offering. The important thing is that you're utilizing potable water, no brown stuff. I'm sorry, no brown stuff. It's not good for you, it's not good for your children, it's just not good. No brown stuff. All right, just a little update. In this coming week I have my driving test and I will tell you guys how it goes. I don't want to say that I am confident, right? I'm not going to say that I'm confident, but I'm not going to say that I'm nervous, because I'm not nervous. So that is what I will say. I'm not nervous, but I'm not saying I'm confident. I'm just going to do it. I need my wheels. But I gotta get licensed first. Or it says, why can't the government clean out the dams? Yeah, good question. Kerry says, I would love to see all the churches go door to door and call out everyone and worship the Lord. Kerry, probably if you are affiliated with any of the churches in Jamaica or Kingston in particular, you can probably make that suggestion. I don't know if they're doing that. If they are doing that, power to them. Norma says, Ashleigh-Ann, me know you're going to get an interview with some of the authorities soon. But look here, if I get the interview, guys, you have to promise me say you're going to come with your questions, because you know the nature of reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. Ashley will have her questions, yes, but you have to come ready. You see me? I would probably promo it before we go live so that you guys know who I'm bringing to the live. Ken McIntyre says, good luck. Thank you so much, Ken. I have been putting in my all into this since March. Since the start of Lent, and I had some delays and whatever setbacks, whatever they are called. But I am ready. I am ready. That's the word. I am ready. Simone says, don't be nervous. It's like riding a bike. Well, Simone. Well, I don't want to jinx myself, but I have to be honest. That's me. I fell off a bike. But yes, what I'm happy about is that I can control the vehicle. That's the most important thing. I can control the vehicle on the road, off the road. Yeah, I can control the vehicle. I can control the vehicle when it's driving forward and when it's driving backwards, when I'm reversing, right? So, yeah, I can control the vehicle. Guys, thank you so much for watching my live show. Look here, I love going live with you. I love continuing the conversations. I love when you jump over into Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. I have my own Facebook page. I love when you do that. You understand? So go ahead. If you click through to the caption, you'll see my Facebook page. You can go ahead and like it. I love when Missy the Holy Pass shares them. So share the video. Share it till you're tired for share it. And when you share it, don't just share it with just share it just as is. It allows you to write a post. You can write the post when you select share. You can write a post. Write your thoughts. All if you not agree with me and things are foolish, share it same way, right? Hi, Gwendolyn, island of Jamaica, land of wood and no water, but more read what you say. She says, island of Jamaica, land of wood and water, need civil engineer, environmental scientists. They need reservoirs and water treatment centers. Boy, Gwendolyn, you're coming with the truth. Hi, ZZ, all the best on your driving test. Just be calm and pray. We'll be thinking of you along the way. Oh, ZZ, you're so nice. See me, I call her ZZ, Kerry, have a blessed night as well. Have a blessed night to all of you who tuned in. Trust me, when I tell you that I enjoy doing this every week, I enjoy doing this every week. And when I get my wheels, I'm taking you with me across this island. Trust me. All right. Ashleigh-Ann, like me said last week, you actually aced it already. We will have my questions ready for them. Take care, Ashleigh-Ann. All's well in all aspects. It's been a pleasure always. Thank you. And look out for my live. I go live on Jamaicans.com every week. Right? So turn on the turn on the notifications for Jamaicans.com Facebook page so that you know when we are going live. You don't know when I'm coming on. I come on randomly. I don't have a set day, but when I do come on, I spend an extended just a good amount of time with you. Radcliffe, hi. Radcliffe said the water coma. Hope you touch someone's nerves. Boy, it seems like it's a water coma for true. It seems like it's a water coma. Ken McIntyre said, you always lift our spirits. You are the best. Oh, thank you. Hi, Charm. Hi. Well, no, I'm going to leave. Don't make me know I leave. Thank you so much, Gwendolyn. I will definitely do my best and update you guys as to how it goes. Delta says, blessings, my love, and good night. So on that note, I want to tell you all how enjoy the rest of your weekend. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm on Instagram at @Mowatt, on Twitter at @_Mowatt. I publish on Jamaicans.com. Well, I try to publish on Jamaicans.com every week. So just go ahead and check out my articles. My most recent one is my review of the Tomorrow Today Culture Festival that took place in Negril. at the top of this month, first weekend in this month. So if you it has been shared on our Facebook page, on Jamaicans.com Facebook page, so you'll find it. Go ahead and read, comment below, let me know. I read your comments, guys. I read every single comment. I look at every single share. So please go ahead and support the movement, support Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt, support Jamaicans.com, and of course my own brand, Live Well Jamaica. Watch Marka dance for me. Watch her, watch her, watch him man, watch him man, watch him man. Natasha, good night. Hi Charm. Yes, you're late, but you can watch it over and drop your comments same way. Good night. Mark Minister Brown, up bro, up bro. Take good care of yourself, guys, and enjoy the before I leave, because by the way, my parents, including my grandparents, are some of my biggest fans. So my grandmother, and she probably watch this live and laugh when she see this part, she wants to ask this question, and I'm gonna probably stay a little bit longer before I cut this to just get some feedback. If you're a woman, right? So I edited it a little bit, Grandma. If you're a woman and you're living alone, all right, let me just ask a question. Why are some women choosing to live alone? And when I say women, I not talk 18, 19, 20 young people like myself. Why are some older women choosing to live alone? And in living alone, how do you ensure that you are living your best life? So I'm gonna stay here a little bit, and even if you're not a woman, but you know of a woman who lives alone and is perfectly fine with it, share. Let me know what you think. Just to answer the question for her, I'm not an older woman, as you can see, right? I'm mature in my mind compared to some of my other colleagues, and that's not shade, by the way. But I can tell you that some women just feel empowered, turning their own keys, not depending on a man, not having any responsibilities, per se, like in terms of familial responsibilities. There are some women who love their own space. They don't need a man or a friend or family members to feel comfortable. Marcia says to feel independent. Natasha says no drama. And yes, there are so many ways in which wherein a woman who lives alone or lives a single life can live her best life. I know of so many single women or women who they're maybe in a relationship but they still live alone. Delta says peace of mind, right? And guess what? They are living alone because they are able to do whatever sets their heart free. So if them feel like get up today and go to Paris, they can book that flight and go, right? If they feel to sleep in a little later, they do it because they don't have to worry too much about the other person, or if somebody else is home, or if they have any familial responsibility. As I say, Ivan said they had been through some bad relationship, so they're saying I can do bad by myself. But yeah, you have some women who think that. Some. Koja says why not? And on that note, good night. Gonna watch Deontay Wilder kick butt. Alright. Go watch your boxing, Kojo. Delta says independent. Charm says sometimes we get hurt easily. We get hurt early. That's what you said. Joan says maybe she been there, done all that, so why not? Or before anyone. Natasha says no one to answer to. Free as a bird. Karen says Uber clean. Okay. All right, Karen. Hi, Karen. I feel like it's the first time you're watching this live. But yes, a number of women are choosing to live alone, and I see nothing wrong with it. Power to you to live in your best life. Power to you for giving yourself an opportunity to have a peace of mind. Power to you for living freely. Power to you for being independent, right? Power to you, because at the end of the day, it's your life. That is how I see it. And a relationship does not make you, and it does not break you. You are in charge of what breaks and makes you. Always remember that. Not to say to the persons or to the women who choose to be in relationships, especially from an early age, that it's a bad thing to do. No. You understand? As I say, whatever you decide to do as an individual, your personal decisions, that's you. Power to you. Angie says, first and foremost, individuals must know their self-value and someone just say it, and be confident in themselves. Michelle says, Michelle is tagging somebody in it. Hey, there you go, Michelle. There you go. Natasha says, amen to that, sister. Power to you, Natasha. So I hope that answers my grandma question. She'll probably comment. You understand? As I tell you, she and my mommy watches this live my mom, they watch this live every week. They don't miss it. They may miss the live, but they'll go back and watch it and have like a watch party. It's awesome. Ken McIntyre says, relationships bring too much drama and too many restricting rules. Boy, I don't know if more of say that. More of say relationships are just like anything in life. They go through a series of events that show whether or not, that test the stability and the strength of a relationship. And you are the couple, I should say. When I say you, the couple, it's building. It's either building or breaking you, and it's really it really tests the stability of the relationship. So is this relationship able to go through it? So to me, I don't think that relationship, to say that a relationship is stress, no. How what you bring to the table and what the other person bring to the table. And another thing, I mean, I didn't want to get into this, but let me just say it. You have to be clear about what you bring to the table and what you want from that person. And if that person wants the same thing and is able to offer it to you. Because that's another thing too. Sometimes we put up expectations on people and they're not able to meet those expectations, and in your disappointment, the behavior changed, the love lost. No. Virgin and sistering relationships, intimate partner relationships are no different from friendships. You understand? I feel like we have to be true to ourselves about this. So it is what it is. Amoy says, but there are couples that are living some of that kind of life also. Living separately. Yes, I know of that as well. Thanks for sharing, Amoy. Alright guys, so I won't be here for much longer. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my weekend. I can't sing. My sister say, stick to your day job. But you know, I always have to share with you guys and spend some time with you. I really love my family. I call you guys family. And at Jamaicans.com. Gregory, you are very quiet today. Gregory said, to each their own. Good to know yourself. Best to work on yourself. Do get to a level. Yup. Alright, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm actually saying goodbye now. Alright, one more. Norma says, one has got to be content with who they are. A man does not complete a person. So okay, let me get all of this. So a man does not complete a person. One has got to be a complete person before getting with a man. A lot of the man, so I think what you're saying is a woman. So a lot of the man them in this day and age want a woman to take care of them. I've lived a full life before getting to a certain point in my life I am today. Sure, it would be nice to have someone, some of the man them can't even hold a decent conversation. What do you have to offer me? My motto or mantra is, I'll never settle for less. No, sir. No, you're a gem. You never settle. Don't settle for less, man. I agree with you. And you say in every relationship there will be ups and downs. Exactly. The key to any relationship is respect, and you said it, Angie. Clear communication. Folks must be honest with each other. Natasha says, good night from Australia. I'm about to have my lunch now. It's 1 p.m. here. Wow. So that's 1 p.m. Sunday, May 19. Wow. Abigail, hi. How do you pronounce your name? So my name is pronounced Ashleigh-Ann. Hello. My mother drew Latin in my head, you see? Because when I was younger, I don't want to say I'm a simple girl, because I'm not simplistic, right? But I'm not a fussy person. So when I did young and people call me Ashleigh-Ann, me answer. And I remember one time she grabbed me and she said, your name is not Ashleigh-Ann. Your name is, and guys, so then she watch back this live, she laughed so much because she said, Ashley, why you tell them all my business? Your name is not Ashleigh-Ann. Your name is Ashleigh-Ann. So Abigail, my name is Ashleigh-Ann. Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your night. I hope I got to put some smile on your face, especially people in Kingston and St. Andrew going through the water crisis. Look here, the sweeter the battle, how you go? The hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. I hope a victory will claim, isn't it? Alright, enjoy yourself and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. Live in peace, live in love, live well, Jamaica. Toodles!